Hi, everybody. I am Lady Dane Figueroa Edidi. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am the curator and associate producer of Wharf Theater's Black Trans Women at the Center, co-produced by the Theater Offensive and Breaking the Binary. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today. We have an amazing program for y'all. We got 5 new plays, and this year is a little bit different than how we've done it last year and the years prior. This year, we doing radio plays, y'all. Hey, it's giving podcast girlies. We have a cohort of 6 amazing creatives. We have Kineen Mafa, Mercedes Loving-Manley, Ibimina Dominique Thompson, Grant Evan, and y'all, our sister, Garnet Williams, who is making her Broadway debut and Cast the Jellicle Ball, y'all! And this year is a little bit different than the previous years. Because we are doing radio plays, we have a 6th cohort member, and her name is Zarina Crockett, who is the sound designer of this year's festival. Hey sis, work sound design. So everybody, once again, thank you so much for rocking with us for 6 years. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Black Trans Women at the Center, the radio plays. Auntie Nels by Mercedes D. Loving-Manley. Based on the screenplay, City Limits. Cast of characters. Nell, a black cis woman, mid-40s. Nell is nurturing and stern, a straight shooter and bound to tell you like it is. Lovingly, of course. Cynthia, a black trans girl, early to mid-20s. Cynthia, aka Sin, is mushy sensitivity-clad steel and armor. She is soft as can be, but only when she's comfortable. Otherwise, she's not to be played with. Setting. Inside Auntie Nell's house, which is located in the Codman Square neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts. It is midday. School and work is out, and rush hour is at its peak in the Codman Square district. With it being springtime, cars ride up and down the block with the windows down and music blasting. The hustle and the bustle is in full throttle as the city folks make their way to wherever they're going. The nail shops are packed, along with Kim's Fish Market. The smell of Oriental House can be smelled for blocks, but inside, Auntie Nell is making her world-famous homemade burgers as her and Cynthia catch up with one another. Act 1, Scene 1. Sin makes her way to the kitchen.
Booby, he left?
Yeah, he'll be back. He went to grab us a surprise.
Ooh, okay. Should I make a patty for him?
Yeah. You know he ain't gonna turn down no food. At least not nothing made by Auntie Nell.
Nell laughs off her niece's compliment and grabs ground beef, onion, and green bell pepper from the fridge.
Oh, girl, please. It ain't nothing but a burger.
You know your food is something different. It is an experience, no matter what it is.
Mm-hmm. So, how'd it go? The letter?
I just don't know. She puts me out because she couldn't take, and now she writes me every 5 minutes. She had the nerve to mention God. Like, do not bring God into this. I'm shocked her whole pen and paper didn't catch fire as she wrote that down there, talking about she is praying that we can talk soon. Where was the prayer before? How could you turn against your own child and then expect to pick up where we left off? No, that ain't fair. It ain't fair and it ain't right.
I know. I'm so sorry, baby. I don't know about your mama sometimes. God knows.
And Auntie, you want to know something funny? I don't even wish her harm. Even after everything, I still want her to get her peace. I want her to be able to live happy and see days that were meant for her all along.
Oh, baby, don't cry.
Days of no stress, of knowing that without a doubt, life is good because she has felt it. She hasn't just imagined it, but actually lived it.
You gotta want that for yourself, too. You gotta live for Cynthia. Choose Cynthia. If that means not responding, then hey, what can I say? But if that means opening yourself up to receiving the love she has to give you now in this moment, then go after it. Don't let the pain of loss deter you from ever receiving love in life again. Too many people get the love they deserve in their death, when really life is the time to give and receive love. This is the time to be gentle with ourselves. One thing about it, forever is not a real thing, baby. We won't be here always.
Thank you, Auntie.
You saying thank you, but do you really hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
When your Uncle Gregory passed, I noticed how his old friends came out the woodwork hooting and hollering. The same ones that were nowhere to be found when he got sick. Greg couldn't depend on none of them sorry niggas. When he was able to drink and smoke and start rounds at the bar, he had everybody around. But when shit got tough, even some of their wives, who I considered my friends, disappeared. 129 days my husband was on a ventilator, unable to breathe on his own, let alone walk or talk. It's as if they all just left. Greg was always there whenever they needed anything. They could always call him, and he always answered. Greg was a good time guy, until things weren't looking so good.
Yeah. I still remember when Uncle G got sick. That whole thing was so crazy. It's still so crazy to me.
It was those 129 days that taught me the boundlessness of love. Sure, we had cursed each other out more than I could count. We had screaming matches that they could hear through the whole Codman Square. But when it came time, I made my way every day like my life depended on it. Because in some way, I guess it did. You see, I had come to know a love so tender with your Uncle Greg. So tender that it was an honor to wipe his ass.
Auntie! Oh my God!
Listen, I hate the smell of even my own shit, but it's true. To bear witness to someone in their most vulnerable state like that, not able to move, having no choice but to be seen at their weakest point. It was one of the most intimate experiences of my life thus far. It felt sad on one hand, but on the other hand, it was honorable. It felt rewarding to just be with Greg, to rub his hand, to pray, to sing. Sometimes I would see a tear drop down the side of his face, and that was a reminder that although he couldn't verbally express it, he still could love. Love was a language we both spoke and understood well. I love you, girl, and I'm always here.
I love you too.
Now grab me that loaf of bread out the pantry. You want your bread toasted?
Lightly, please.
Cynthia hands the bread to Now.
Just like your Nana. Not too hard, not too soft.
Exactly.
You know, Sin, I see the way Booby makes you happy.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. We are friends.
Mm-hmm.
Now begin seasoning the food with the dry spices she retrieved from the cabinet.
It's so amazing to witness. You don't ever want to talk about it, but it's an indescribable happiness you get when he's around. Now, don't get me wrong. You have that same effect on him. But I must say, I love seeing you happy like that. Almost like you're a baby again. You know how babies just always smiling ear to ear, not a tooth in their mouth, but just smiling. That's y'all, just a kiki. Ooh, Booby, help me with my resume. Booby gonna be back later with a surprise. Girl, that's happiness. That seems like peace.
Now begins making some hefty hamburger patties.
I know. He does make me happy, like a real friend would. I guess I just have a hard time confessing it because, you know, the girls don't get no love like that. Not from no guy like Booby especially. I mean, it just so happens we practically grew up with each other, but I didn't know a love like this was possible.
Don't you let the world tell you who and how to love. Love is like water. Ain't no limit to it. It can travel anywhere, through every nook and cranny, every corner of the world. It can reach so far and hug you so close. It can be home. Right. So comforting. It'll almost make you forget about the world. Experiencing love, I mean real, honest, unwavering love can sometimes make you forget there's a whole world outside of it.
That's also the danger of love, Auntie. You let yourself get so deep into this dream that you forget once you wake up, it's war. I'd rather just tough it out and live in reality.
Tough it out? Sure. You ought to be glad for dreams. If love is the dream, let me sleep all day long.
You got a point there, Auntie. Ooh, this is Booby. He outside. I'll be right back.
All right, baby, when you get back upstairs, would you butter this bread for me?
Of course, I got you, Auntie.
Sin exits the kitchen and makes her way down the stairs to open the door for Booby. End of play. A Crash in the Dark, a shotgun by Garnet Williams. This play is about the end of a moment, set in a world where we have truly been forced back into the Gilded Age and the occupation that it forced onto many a laboring community. In this world, transgendered people have been forced into underpaid labor as a means of surveillance and subjugation. The people we meet in this scene may as well have been blood. As a matter of fact, they were blood. It was the blood of the covenant. Dramatis persona. Ro Anna. A black trans woman who clearly has 4 black grandparents. She is a laborer in the textile factory. She helps move pallets and string the looms. She has, like many generations of black women before her, she has thrown herself in the fire to keep those around her warm. And like so many before her, she has those she burns for only pride her for their own warmth. Clarence. A black trans man who just now was released from a government labor facility. He was released and walked barefoot to the only home he has known since the regime change. He returned to see his beloved in the arms of a woman that by all rights was his sister. He is a mini version of Denzel in his prime. He is very possessive. When she meets his eyes, the temperature drops 10 degrees.
Are you all right? Hey, look at me. Are you okay?
Your hands.
Fuck my hands, that's not important. Are you...
Don't touch me.
I'm sorry, I'm just concerned.
Rowana is clearly worried about the outside world.
What the hell did you do?
Huh?
What did you do?
Are you serious?
Your hands are covered in blood. Don't lie to me.
Have you lost your rabbit-ass mind?
Clearly you did, damn it! I'll see for myself.
Don't piss me off.
Or what? You'll ignore my blood on your hands, too?
I'm already struggling to keep my head. Tread lightly.
Then do it.
I'm gonna grant that you're in shock and ignore the insinuation that you want to get physical with me. Your clothes are in tatters and they clearly just let you out.
Exactly. So I don't want to come home after weeks to bullshit that you causing.
Am I in a fucking Shonda Rhimes show? You getting bucked with me over that white bitch?
Don't talk about her like that. You chased her into the kitchen and come out with bloody hands. Am I supposed to be cheery? Or is this too
my
toxic
head is gonna
for
come
you?
off. What on God's earth?
Please, spare me whatever Shakespearean tirade you're gonna go on. You're not the smart one.
You nappy-headed shell-toe-sucking Negro. If I cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war, then I'll rip that shit. In a world where we have nothing but each other, you still choose to accuse me of bullshit. You weren't home for weeks. I wept for you. I prayed and begged God with every step into the same world that took you, that you'll come back to all of us in this house in one piece. As I toiled in that factory, I let the sweat drench me like an offering so that my body would be the only one to know the stress and pain. But that was me being a fool again. So be it. If I cannot inspire love, then I will cause fear.
The only thing you are, again, is a fucking drama queen, as usual. Move, bitch.
And this white bitch peeks out from the kitchen. Sheepishly, she smiles like a changeling in a crib.
Thank God you're okay. Wait, there's not a scratch on you.
The soured love in her eyes has fully curdled.
Jesus Christ, baby, you scared me.
She doesn't even have the air to give a ride chuckle.
I'm glad she's okay, but you let me think you hurt her. That's fucked up. Wait, then whose blood?
She freaked when I chased her into the kitchen. Pulled my last flower vase off the counter when she passed out.
You cut yourself.
She fed you to the pigs and you still wanted to fight me over her.
Oh, come on. You didn't hurt her, but you still don't have to accuse her of bullshit. Just let it go.
I know it's hard to do when she's around, but I want you to think. How do you think they picked you out in the park?
I'm trans.
Everyone crosses
Always
through it
have
to
an
get
eye
to
out
work, and
for
every
us.
black person
Please,
is a
just
laborer.
be happy
you
she's
know as well
okay.
as I do that testosterone is chemical warfare. You look like a half-point replica of Prime Denzel. Why do you think she held your hand just before they came to get you at the corner?
She was afraid. She was afraid. She's not you. Tough and overdrawn, self-aggrandizing. And now, the last thing she felt? My baby. was fear as you bear down on her
Stop
like
dying on
some
her
beast.
cross for 1 second and think. Why would she cross back to you when she had already split to go to work? Please.
She wouldn't.
Ooh, she came in here
She
screaming
just
like a
wanted to-
banshee about them cornering her at the fountain and seeing you get dragged away. You said she was there with you and she stood stalwart holding your hand.
She said she just wanted to stay in the park a little longer.
The house shakes, and this time, Roanna is the only one not to flinch.
She deserves you. Have fun.
Roanna walks sternly to the door. She takes a deep breath and firmly opens the door. End of play. Na Kis Unmafala's True Heir by Kineen Mafa. Characters: Nakis, trans child in the 6th incarnation to Earth in 400 years. She is heir to the throne of planet Unmafala. Nakis is skeptical, but after memory becomes unlocked, it becomes certain of her destiny and ready to face whatever comes her way. Nakis. Alistia, an ancient magical mother of the Batwala dragons, the familiars to the sovereign family of Unmafala, their protector and oracle. Alistia is focused on purpose, wise, observant, consistent, and a powerful seer. Scene 1. Setting: Nakis's bedroom. Night, 4 a.m.
No. I'm not her. I'm not the one. Pick someone else. I'm dealing with enough already. No. No! Ancestors, thank you. Just a dream. Just a dream again. Third time this week. Why does it feel so real? So vivid? This is what I get for quitting weed, I swear. When I was smoking, I didn't remember anything. Just deep, black sleep. Now, this dream is etched in my brain. 4 a.m. Great. Okay, Nakis. Breathe. Just do the work. Calm the nervous system. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scene 2. Setting. The dream world. Mafala. Not this again. The diamond cities. The fiery trees. And of course, the dragon. Seriously, what is in that sleepy time tea?
Tell to Atim, Bordiak the Ode. Tell to Atim, Bordiak the Ode.
Okay. Look, can you stop with the gibberish and speak words I can actually understand? If I'm gonna see this through, make it make sense.
You are the one we have been searching for. This is not a dream, Nakis. This is a memory. Locked away since your childhood. I am Elistia, the protector of an ancient sovereign bloodline. Your bloodline. I served your mother, Anduma. She was the last archqueen of Unmathala. Born to the Batwala tribe, beings whose sole purpose was to emit a frequency of peace throughout the territories. You are her only heir by birth.
My parents were royals?
Yes. 400 years ago, your mother, Queen Anduma, was betrayed by your uncle Reikti. He believed only men should rule. He waited until your father transitioned back to the ancestors. Then he struck. You were his only hope for a patriarch, because your physical anatomy resembled your father's. He believed you would return our society back to a patriarch. But you rejected him when he sought to guide you in the ways of men. You embraced the path and likeness of your foremothers, as you have done for many lifetimes. Your divine feminine essence enraged him.
He hated me for being me.
He prayed to a mischievous deity, Gideshu, for chaos. Your mother was tricked into a war and imprisoned by the Intergalactic Council. In the labor mines, a slave of a planet called Tumartha. She had me seal your memory to save you, then send you to this dimension to reincarnate, hidden from Reikti's sight. But his power wanes. He plans to put his daughter, Yoche, on the throne, grooming her to present as a man to keep the patriarchy alive. But you are the true heir. In 3 days, the primordial ancients, the god Kineen Mafa will waken.
And what am I supposed to do?
Go to their temple. Pray for grace. Restore balance. Free your mother and take the throne. As the true heir to Umafala, the choice is yours.
What is this surge of energy I'm feeling? Like tiny electrical shocks all over my body.
Your mind must be overriding the memory lock I placed on you 5 incarnations ago.
I remember her. Mother. I remember the light in her eyes. It doesn't matter what body I was born into. I know who I am.
So you instruct to me. Geseke mir shoot at begin. So unsu to me. Geseke mim shoot at begin. So insu to me.
muki insu to mi ke seke mem shuat bien. So muki insu to mi ki seke mem shuat bien.
End of play. Jacob Have I Loved by Grant Evan. Time and place, Pasadena, California. Now. Cast of characters, Jakia, 30-something, black, trans, and beautiful. She is the conversation around passability. Genevieve, 50-something. Jakia's mother, a woman on the edge of grief in the beginning of pride. Yet I have loved Jacob, but Eshua I have hated, and I've turned his hill country into a wasteland and left his inheritance to the desert jackals. Malachi 1, verse 2 to 3. 1. Internal. Genesis. Midday. Well, are you gonna open it?
Not yet. Not sure I want to. I'm not sure why you want me to.
Oh, I don't. If it was up to me, your brother.
You want some coffee?
That's all you got to say.
Mama, it's not even noon yet. If I'm gonna hear I ain't shit, I'd rather do it with coffee.
Yes, please.
You still take it the same way? Light as a paper bag.
Sweet as can be.
All that sugar is not good for you.
You're one to talk.
So, what's all this?
Couple of days ago, a lawyer comes by.
I remember
Mr.
him,
Sawyer,
Mama.
something, same lawyer your father used. Oh, you do? That's funny. How somebody who hasn't seen home in 5 years remembers a lawyer I've only seen once. You know, last year when your father died, I thought I'd never get out of bed. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. Used to just lay around wishing for something to take me out. Every corner held him. Every room contained him. It was all that I was, just tell my body to breathe in and out. Your father was the first man I ever... We were kids together. Met him on the first day of high school. Just a sideways grin and a pair of arms. He was something. And you know, he come right up to me. Hey, I'm Carlos. Had me right there. Cocky. Always that grin. You know, your grandma hated him. Said he didn't come from nothing and wouldn't be nothing. Married him within a year, and the look on her face when we started that first church. Your father, the head pastor. And he made me a first lady. Not just another Jack and Jill debutante with a pretty face. He made me into something. He wasn't perfect, but he loved me. And he wanted a son. Your father wanted a son. We had two. God took one, You took the other. You know, the doctor said I wouldn't be able to have kids. We struggled for years, and then identical twins. A miracle. I thank God every day for you and your brother. And when you left, your brother worked double to help us forget the pain you caused. When your father was lowered into the ground, your brother was the one that held my hand and helped me stand without falling at the graveside. And now him. He's... This is what I have left. This is all I have. This is all I have left of your brother Elijah. So imagine my horror when some sharp-nosed white man comes to my house and informs me that everything in this box can only be retrieved by you. He said there are 3 items. 3 items for you and I to share. And so, open it. Jakia stands. She sits. She stands again.
No,
I'm sorry, come again.
no.
Listen
I won't.
to me.
Now you listen to me. I have spent years listening to you. It's funny. People always feel so free to tell you what they think of you and never stop to ask you what you think of them. Never want to hear the truth.
Well, I'll be. You come into my house dressed in my clothes, play acting like a woman, talking about the truth.
I'm not playing.
Well, you ain't no woman. It's funny. I used to pretend like I didn't see you imitate me in the mirror when I would put on my makeup. Pretend not to notice you spent a little too much time looking at the men in the magazines. I haven't seen your little androgynous clothes. Your brother would pretend they were some leftovers from the little girls. I would see him sneaking it out of here. But I knew they were yours. You have no shame. You don't know shame. The shame I felt about your abomination. How it felt when the woman at the church said...
That. Right there. You didn't care about me leaving. Not why, not where, not at all. You cared about what they said. It was always about the theys, Mama. But I couldn't stay here and lie to myself for you or for anybody. And who cares? Who the fuck cares about what those mean old bitches say?
Foul mouth! Nasty mouth!
I don't care. It's my mouth. You care so much about what comes out of it, but not what goes in it.
Genevieve slaps her.
This is stupid. This is a waste. I came back here because on his deathbed, Elijah asked me to come home. Said that he was sorry to me, that you needed me. Your husband...
Don't you talk about my husband!
Memory is a funny thing. There's holes where truth should be. Love that for you. You want me to open this box?
What?
Do you want me to open this box?
What?
Do you want me to open this box?
Yes.
How about a trade?
What do you want?
You said there are things in that box that you want. I will give them to you, but only if we agree to tell the truth.
What?
Deal or no deal? This is a one-time only offer. Think hard.
Deal. You a bitch.
Nope. Just the daughter of one. 2. Internal. Exodus. Same living room. You don't know how you broke your father when you told us about the woman that you are. How it killed something in him to think that he had created something defective. When you left home to go be your true self, he threw out everything. Everything. And you don't know what that did to me. I didn't have anything left of you. I wasn't soft. And I wasn't gentle with you. But anyway, that night I took this out of the trash can and I hid it in your brother's room. You kept this. Yeah. Why? You hate me, but I've never hated you. Please give me that blanket. Jakia scoffs and hands it over. This is downright clinical. Jakia pulls out the next item. It is a children's Bible. Well used, and it is pink. I remember this. I remember this. First weapon ever formed against me. Oh, I begged Daddy for this Bible, and your father was so mad when I got it. Said boys don't wear pink, don't play with dolls. Said that something was wrong with you. I heard. I remember. And you bought it anyway. Why? You talked about the truth. You want everybody to know you, to see you. Jacob. Jakia. Jakia. I've always seen you. And you arrogant little shit. You never looked around to see me. You walk around here in your brand new skin with your beautiful outfits in my face, and you never once considered that I love who you were. You act like I have no right to the child of my womb. But I do, and I did. But I am right here, Mama. And you left! You ran across the country and hid like somebody did something to you other than say they loved who you were. I wanted you to love who I am. This is who I am. And you're right. I didn't stay and consider your feelings. I didn't want to hear you say you were disappointed or you were angry or anything like that. I just wanted to live as me, whole. I am not defective or broken or small. I am happy. Every day I wake up and I put on my clothes and look at your face in my mirror. But how would you recognize her? It's your face without the shadow of regret or disappointment. It's your face, but with pride. And I am complete. I came back here because I thought maybe now, maybe you would see that I'm all you have left. and embrace me. But no, no, you're still the same. I asked for truth, right? Only fair I share some with you. The night I left...
Stop this.
No, too late.
Stop this.
The night I left,
Please.
Daddy touched me.
Stop this.
Said, how could I know that I was
Stop
a
this,
woman if I
please.
never... And he pushed me down. And I was so shocked that he lifted my skirt and he bent me over right on this table. And if Elijah hadn't come in when he did it... Elijah didn't work twice as hard to make up for me leaving. He worked hard to stay away from this house. And your husband tried to rape me. Look at me, Mama. Look at me, Mama. Am I lying? I'm the child of your wound. Look me in my eyes. Am I lying?
You lying.
Elijah knew you'd say that. It's all there. He wrote it down and had the lawyer notarize it. I was there. I came home for the funeral and sat in the back. I wish you could have seen it in my eyes. All of those holier-than-thou church hens weeping and gnashing their teeth like y'all Martin Luther fucking King. And Elijah saw me. Came right over and grabbed me before I could run out. Said he was going to tell you that day and that I had to be there. But I made him promise not to. Because I do see you. Who Daddy was pretending to be mattered more than who he really was. But Elijah wouldn't let it go, so he took his confession right over to Mr. Sawyer and put pen to paper because he knew what I knew. That at the end of the day, the only religion you really respected wasn't God the Father, it was Daddy, your husband. So go ahead, First Lady. Read it for yourself.
Genevieve's hands shake as she picks up the envelope. She reads it, and it almost immediately tosses it across the room as though it were snakes in her hand. She mauls like a wounded animal, a contrast in horror and pain.
You shouldn't.
What?
You shouldn't.
Told you? Would you have believed me? Didn't think so. I'm tired. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm sorry about Elisha. I loved him too. And I wish he was here. But I'm still here, Mama. Difficult, but here.
Jakia! Jakia! I am your mother.
Yeah. You are. Jakia leaves the table. Genevieve is left with her box, her regrets, and her memories. End of play.
Clocket, a play on perception and creation by Ibimina Dominique Thompson. Where? New York or Chicago? When? 2025. Cast of characters. OG, a Nigerian trans woman in her 20s. Kai, an African-American trans man in his 20s. Author's note. I dedicate this play to Lady Dane, Imana Mame, my chosen sister, my Titi Mulani, my sister Naomi Allure Stewart, my brother Bear Boy and Blue Bone, and all the Black trans women, men, and people who choose to love every day. Thank you for showing me what love is. This is meant to feel like a classic 90s Black rom-com with a Black trans flair. Enjoy. Place. Podcast. Welcome to the Bad Africans podcast, where we talk trans African history. My name is OG and the original Bard Gyal, and we are chatting while I get ready for a blind date. Yes, a blind date! My sister believes post-heartbreak, it's important I stay beautiful, fly, hot, and sexy. So, I thought I'd share a queer story of creation from my tribe. You know, where it all starts. The funny thing is, even though I am Nigerian, specifically Ijo, I've always questioned the origin of being a Bard African Gyal and how we came to be. So, 80 and many years ago, let's say before colonial there was the goddess Woyengi, or as some tribes know her, Aiba. Shout out to my Bayelsa and Kalabari babes. Woyengi, the great mother and creator, or as I call her, overall Mother Earth, House of Gaia, if you will, came down from the sky where people did not exist in a bolt of lightning. Mother pulled up with a huge chair and a huge table in front of her with dirt on the table and a creation stone under her feet. Mother needed some furniture because Earth gave us nothing, like literally empty. Then, when she was settled, she took the dirt on the table to make humans. The humans she made had no gender and life in them, so she breathed life into them and they came alive. And here's where she gags us. Woyengi gave them the option of choosing their own gender. Place. Restaurant. And that's the funny thing, right? We question where it all came from. Is it Black? Is it truly African? Niggas be acting like transness just arrived and started voguing in our faces with Marsha and duck walking with Sanaya and throwing bricks at Stonewall.
Voguing with Marsha is crazy, yo.
Meanwhile, it's been here all along.
Hence why you talk about the parallels of no gender in the Ijaw.
Ijaw, just let it flow.
Ijaw, story of creation and the absence of no gender. It's just always been. Not a shocking concept, but rather a necessary revelation of what just is.
Exactly, my brother, you sabi tinkle.
Sabi?
Like your brain, they walk, skull, they touch ground.
I don't. Also, I thought this was a date.
Shit, I get carried away in Niger slang, though. I always talk to every Black person like they get it, my bad.
Aha! I see you know Sabi. If anything, I'm Aki and Papa. Because of my height.
That's wild. I wasn't gonna say anything.
And also because I make you laugh.
Oh, now you Eddie Merv. You feeling like a boomerang?
Okay, Octavia.
What you know about Octavia?
I like your laugh, by the way.
Who taught you about Aki and gang? What you know about that?
I told you, my roommate was Nigerian in college.
Everybody has a Nigerian roommate or friend. We come in bulk.
Yo, you wild.
It's true. Name a Nigerian family of 3.
My friend Kunle.
Okay, well, no one likes a bragger.
You just said name a family of 3.
And does that mean you must do busybody, eh? I'm a boy.
What? Wait, what?
Shit, sorry, I did it again.
Don't apologize. I actually like your accent. It's not that hard to understand. I just have to piece it together by listening closely.
Not too close now.
Why? I make you blush?
I'd say you make me bloom.
Pack your bags, my friend. JJC Airlines, we go far. Easy booking, smooth
Place.
ride from here to
Podcast.
anywhere. What they wait for? Come and fly today. JJC Airlines, we they take you there. JJC Airlines, we lift you high. JJC Airlines, come and fly, fly, fly. JJC
That was a commercial from our sponsor, JJC Airlines. All you JJCs coming from Yankee, reach out to them for tips on how you can attract an allergy or anti-ungozi and stop keto schemes against you and others. Place. Restaurant.
So what kind of kid were you?
I was the annoying kind.
LMFAO, please, be serious.
I was. I feel bad for my elders because I could never just follow instruction. I'm very stubborn and relentless.
So a young rebel.
Yeah, I'd say I was very creative, lost in imaginary things.
Sure, but that's all kids, though.
Not me, though. I wanted to play with all the girl things, wear the clothes, play with Barbies. I remember this one time. I used to play with my mom's clothes all the time, like wear her bras and wigs and cutlets when she was at work.
Very much giving body.
Yup, very much figure 8 motivate no normani. But anyways, I would try it on and hide it by putting it on and putting it back.
You know what's funny? I did the same thing with my dad's tuxes.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I would wear every suit from Men's Warehouse, and no shade, I had that shit on, and then...
Pause, did you just say no shade?
Yeah? Why?
Nothing, it's just something I've only heard from... Never mind.
Heard from...
Child TikTok. Them kids are just always saying stuff they don't know and most times be wrong. Always clock it and... I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize, I'm listening.
I know, I just don't want to be too chatty and...
Breathe.
So, what kind of kid were you?
I was also lost in imaginary things, but it was almost like when it came to the world, nobody noticed I was there. Like I was the imaginary thing or concept.
Middle child?
Yup. 2nd out of 3. How'd you know?
We didn't pay attention to the middle child in our home, so... LOL.
Yo, woman, you are wild.
And yet, you love it.
Yo, don't play with me, shorty.
What? I'll make you blush?
Nah, just bloom.
Boy, bye. Not you stealing my lingo. LOL.
I can't have a learning lingo feeling.
What happened with the suit?
Nobody noticed. Did get clocked, if you will.
Oh, you walk in realness?
Baby, I'm the realest nigga you'll ever meet.
Oh. Place. Podcast. And we're back. Sorry, y'all. I had to drink some water and fix my tuck. And before you say, sister, oh my God. Bitch, this is a brave space, not a safe one. Now, each diva asked for different things. Some asked for wealth, others short life, some children. Whatever they each asked, Mother gave. Then she asked them one by one the manner of death they would return to her. To all these wishes, Woyengi said, period! So be it! Among the newly created humans were 2 women. One asked for rich and famous children. I guess she felt very B-Day Sasha Fierce. And the other, Oboyimba, asked for powers that had no equal in the world. She felt like Cowboy Carter and Renaissance. They were born in the same town and became close. Very much give it up for sister realness. Work Tia and Tamara, peeing and sharing their secrets with each other. Place. Restaurant. Can I admit something?
Your feelings for me?
Boy, bye.
LOL. There's that bloomin' smile.
Okay, being for real? I think I'm scared.
Say more.
You're an unfamiliar concept to me.
Nigga. Concept?
Yes, concept. I can't quite figure you out.
I'm trying to give you grace right now, because that's wild AF to me that you see me as a concept rather than a person.
Isn't your personhood part of the concept of you?
Yes, but you can't fuck a concept.
Tell that to pansexuals across the country.
Oh, that's not...
Shit, or demisexuals.
Savannah, slow down.
I'm just saying, queer people like fucking concepts of each other.
Ma'am, what? That doesn't even...
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you just be saying shit to avoid what you want to say.
Oh, wow. Now me getting clocked.
TikTok, LOL.
Okay, but for real, what I'm trying to say...
I have something to tell you, too.
No, wait. I have to tell you, because this is supposed to be big and emotional.
So is mine.
Well, I started first.
Okay. I have an idea. We say it together.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trans.
I know.
Oh.
How could you tell?
When did you figure it out?
When you talked about playing in your dad's suit, and also you laughed at my Set It Off Ursula lesbian joke. What about you?
Well, when you talked about wearing your mom's wig. Classic.
Also, the line about realness?
Or shadow, I guess. I think they're closing.
They are.
Wanna go smoke a spliff outside?
Not the trade about to smoke me out.
Girl, come on.
They exit. Place. Podcast. When I think about the story of Oboyimba and Woyengi, I'm forced to reckon with my transition in a deep ancestral way. I think about my own destiny. Was I destined to be trans? What if I was just a young T-girl going through challenges of fighting the spirits of colonization in my life so Woyengi could reward me? What if the streams of familial pressures that flowed from the Iroquois were intentionally muddy? Was being trans a power given to me that was equal to nobody else's? Where does my transition of girlhood begin and where does it end? And was it Woyengi who breathed life into me or God? What I do know is to find out more about these questions, you can tune into my Substack /IG at Bardist African. Thank you for listening. My name is OG, and this has been Bad Africans.
OG and Kai smoke passing a joint. End of play and a new beginning. Wow, 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 everybody. Give it up once again for Black trans women at the center of the radio plays this year 6, y'all. I want to give a special thank you to our incredible year 6 cohort. Another special shout out to our sound designer, Zarina Crockett, who is the 6th member of this year's cohort. I want to give a special thank you to Kate and Jessica. We ran this thing this year. We ran it. And of course, Kate and Jessica were there with me all hours of the evening, making this year possible. I want to thank, of course, Wharf Theater, TTO, and Breaking the Binary, especially Jacob Padron, Giselle Bird, and George Strauss. I'd love to thank our company of actors, Sis, T.L. Thompson, Kineen Mafa, Ibimina Dominique Thompson, Amari Flynn, Marie Jackson, Javon Q. Mentor, and E.Ann Field Stewart. And I would like to thank our sound engineer, Chris Darbassie. Thanks, boo. Shout out to Jesus St. Martin, who kept us honest in the studio. Hey, Jesus. I'd love to thank, of course, the stage manager extraordinaire, my friend, Chico. I see you, boo. Thank you for saying yes when I asked you to do this with me. And of course, I want to thank everyone who made this year possible, and to you, the incredible audience who continues to show up for us every year, year after year after year. And lastly, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank myself, honey. Carry it. Don't forget to continue to pour positively into the work and lives of incredible Black trans artists and celebrate their brilliance. Everyone, have a beautiful evening. Good night.